It is Wednesday, which means we are back for another topic of the author, and this time we're going to talk about reason number 2, that God gets to make the rules and we don't. Last time we said that reason number 1 was He's holy, and the fact that one chooses to acknowledge or ignore that doesn't change the fact that that's who He is. Have you ever been trying to fix something broken? So hard you were trying. You tried all the tips, all the tricks, all the videos you could watch. You did all the things and nothing worked. I'll be the first to tell you that that frustrates me so bad. And one time I heard a story about something like this. There was a man who was driving his car and it stalled in the middle of the road. So he had his hood up and he was messing underneath the hood and he could not get it to work. Whatever he tried, nothing worked. So up pulled a limo behind him, and from the limo came a lanky man with lots of energy, and he bounded over to the car and he tinkered under the hood for just a minute and he said, "Hey, try that." And the car started right up. It turned out that that man's name was Henry Ford, and he was the man who designed and invented the car. No one understands a car better than the guy who designs and invents it. The same goes with us. No one understands us better than God because He designed us. He invented us. He has our plan, right? He knows what we should and what we shouldn't do to get to the point in life where He wants us to be. If you don't change your car's oil, you're going to be in a world of hurt. If you don't follow the guidelines in your life that God sets, you're going to be in a world of hurt. We're going to go back to Isaiah chapter 45. Last time we stopped at verse 8, and this time we're going to pick up at verse 9 and go through 12. I'm going to read it to you. What sorrow awaits those who argue with their Creator? Does a clay pot argue with its maker? Does the clay dispute with the one who shapes it, saying, "Stop, you're doing it wrong"? Does the pot exclaim, "How clumsy can you be"? How terrible it would be if a newborn baby said to its father, "Why was I born?" Or if it said to his mother, "Why'd you make me this way?" This is what the Lord says, the Holy One of Israel and your Creator. Do you question what I do for my children? Do you give me orders about the work of my hands? I'm the one who made the earth and created people to live on it. With my hands, I stretched out the heavens. All the stars are at my command. We don't have any right to question God and the rules that He has for us. He's the Creator who designed us to live within the parameters that He set. He wants us to live life to its fullest, but we need to do it within the parameters that He set. And sometimes people don't like rules. I asked you that question. Sometimes it feels restricted, but again, we shouldn't accept those parameters with a bad attitude or be grouchy about it. "Oh geez, I can't have sex before I'm married. It's just another silly rule that God put on me." It's there to protect you. It's there for your own good. It's there to protect your future. Can you think of a time that God has mistreated you? Now be careful before you holler out the answer yes, because God doesn't mistreat people. He gets to make the rules and the standards because He's our Creator, but it doesn't just stop there. He's our loving Creator. He doesn't just make the rules for nothing, just to make you squirm or irritate you. No, it's in His character, and it's intended to benefit us. He is love, so that means that the standards and the rules that He sets are grounded in love. You should try and stop today and think about the rules and the parameters around you. The ones that your parents have set, the ones that your pastors have set, the ones that God has set. And if you really think about them, I bet most, if not all of them, have been set to protect you and to help you in some way. Now, whether or not you accept the truth that God is your Creator and that He's holy doesn't change the fact that it's true. We can either choose to ignore God and the fact that He's loving and walk through the consequences of that, or we can accept it and choose to trust Him and live according to the rules and the parameters that He set and reap the benefits. Come back on Friday.